And welcome back to the 2K MLG Sunday Fun Day tournament. And right now we have Ruse against compLexity. It's going to be Search and Destroy on Warhawk. And going straight into gameplay, I mean, don't even get a chance to see it. Etch taking out 3 players in that shack over by A and winning that first round for Ruse. That's going to be huge going in. That's going to be a huge confidence booster going into the rest of the series.
Absolutely. Domination was pretty much Cold World, but S&D, that was a pretty quick round for Ruse to take over.
Right. And, right now I still want to stay on with Ruse. And it looks like they're going to push through this A bomb just like compLexity tried. And you see Etch, he's going to move up. He's going to switch classes, pull out a sniper rifle. And there's one rule me and Revan always had is that when somebody has a sniper, you stay on the guy with the sniper.
I agree with this.
Yeah, right now they're going to play the slow over on A. Looks like they're going to try and get the bomb down, but there's still a player over at that back semi for compLexity. And he's going to get a kill. And right now we're going to see Krim on the flank. And he's got a player to his right. I don't think he has any idea. And he's going to get taken out. Caster Curse is real. Clayster, Caster Curse is even realer. And right now, it's just up to TP in a 2-on-1 situation.
We saw Shock get a nice kill over on Krim. Shock gets taken out by TP in the process. And 1v1, TP and Ruse are about to meet each other in 3. Nope, they're not going to meet each other. They're just going to play Ring Around the Rosie.
Oh, wow.
And
nice play
TP
by
gets
Biff.
cleaned up.
Yeah, nice play by Biffy. He got up on that tank, and he was just going to check the A bomb from on top of this awning. And, this is huge for Ruse. They can take this next round. It would look extremely good for this Search and Destroy game. And they got to win this because going into the semifinals, it's only a best of 3. So after the only map after this would be Freight Blitz, and we've seen how compLexity plays that. And right now, I'm going to go on board with compLexity. You're going to have to win this round down 2-0.
compLexity, like we said at the beginning of this match, it's pretty much going to be a compLexity win, and we kind of agreed on that. But if we can see a Ruse Blood and S&D win, that'll be a big confidence booster for this squad, especially going into future events, knowing that they took a map in a game type off a team that didn't lose a single S&D map in Columbus.
Right, and you see Krim picking up 2 huge kills on the flank right there. Such a smart play. It's a lot of teams you see, they don't watch that mid-street right off the bat. He's going to be able to pick up a 3rd player over here to his right if he can get these kills, but no, it looks like he's taken out by Etch, and Etch takes out 2 players to make it a 2-on-1, but he's flanked from that tower, and that tower is such a power position for both teams. If you can get the bomb down and push up into that tower and watch that hole back, it's extremely difficult for the defending team to push up into there.
It really is. We're going to get a nice final kill cam here from TP. Nice little shots in the back. Can't complain. Pulling out that MTAR.
Oh, yeah. The MTAR is definitely, for submachine gun players, the MTAR or the Vector are the 2 best guns that you can pick. And right now, I want to go on board with Etch. They cannot afford to lose this round because you had some confidence, you had some momentum going up 2-0. If you kind of blow that, although it's only a 2-round lead for going up against a team like compLexity, if you blow that little lead, it can really ruin your confidence and momentum. So right here, this is a huge round.
Every inch you can get with a top tier team like compLexity, like you said, you definitely need to take it. Etch gonna try and fire out some shots here through the smoke. Does get 1 kill on TP. TP takes out Doughboy before that, so trading kills. Crim6 unfortunately takes out Etch in the process, and we're quickly seeing it be a 3v2 situation, now a 1v3 situation. Shock, last one alive for Ruse. Did need to take a few seconds to reload, and this is not looking good for Ruse.
No, it was a smart idea to go towards B. They had a great strategy. Throughout the smokes, they had some incog classes, but what you saw compLexity did there is instead of letting them just throw the smoke down and sit back at tower, they pushed 2 guys up straight to bomb into that mail room, and it really ruined that entire push. That once they killed that bomb guy and knew he was down, they were able to push in and take control of that whole area. And, Ruse really wasn't able to do anything after that. Krim is activated right now. He's motivated to win one of these online tournaments. Haven't been performing too well online, and today with the 2K, they were really motivated to get this win.
Every pro point helps going into future events, and they really need it. Obviously they don't need it in terms of the number of points they have because they're just dominating everyone on the leaderboards, but like you said, the online practice, as much as playing online sucks, it still helps.
Yeah, exactly. Right now they're gonna get the bomb down, and right here, this is a perfect setup. You have TP on the bomb. He's just gonna kind of hang out and watch this back area, and you really don't want to push through there because there's really no incentive to getting position back there. And he's going to take one out right there. They traded that kill. But now Clayster gets taken out. So it looks like it's going to be 2-on-1. TP just turns on that guy, but looks like Doughboy is able to come through and pick up this last kill. And Ruse is going to take another round here, Dom. And it's going to be 3-2 in favor of Ruse.
I don't think compLexity was expecting this, but Ruse have to be feeling good, but they still need to stay calm and play this one round at a time. We've seen teams get too excited in S&D. They get excited that they're up like 3 rounds, 4 rounds, and you don't want to blow a lead in S&D.
No, absolutely. S&D, the one thing that we preach is just make smart plays consistently every round, because one round can really just skew the whole game in Search and Destroy. And right now I want to go on with Etch. He's obviously been Ruse's best player so far throughout this Search and Destroy, pretty much carrying the squad with 7-5, and it looks like they're going to push this B bomb again with the same strategy, but this time Doughboy gets the first pick, which is huge right now, taking out Crim6, who's been on a roll.
Yeah. Crim, you need to take out that slaying power early, because it really gives you, I mean, sometimes we've seen Crim go off, Shock actually taking shots here in the process. We've seen Crim sometimes do the slaying of 2 or 3 players all by himself, because he has such good map awareness and his gun skill is incredible. So taking Crim out early is really a benefit for the Ruse squad.
All right, absolutely. Taking Crim out's huge for the Ruse squad, and right now it's all up to Aches in a 2-on-1. He's able to pick up 1 kill. He knows the bomb is down on B, so he's gonna play this extremely sneaky. He's gonna go back and waste time, and right now you're gonna have 1-on-1 with him and Shock, and I want to jump on with Shock and see how he's gonna play this. He's got that thermal Remington. And right now, if I was him, I would play extremely passive. Aches knows where the bomb's down, and right now he's got his back to him. He's actually going to make a play on the bomb, which is smart. And right now, I would love to see him take it all the way to A, which looks like he is. And I don't know if Aches saw him go by, but yes, he did. And able to pick up that final kill. And those are the type of rounds that really determine who wins these Search and Destroy games. Those 1-on-1s, 2-on-1 situations. And to be honest, it comes down to all just experience of how to play them and how to handle those big situations.
Aches recognized, like you said, that bomb was down. He knew that Shock had to go for that bomb, and I think, now would you say that Shock maybe played it a bit too aggressively, or do you think he played it passive enough?
I think he probably played that a little too aggressively. He had some time to run with. When he picked up the bomb, he had about 35 seconds. He would have been able to make it all the way over there. And you see Crim picking up first blood, but I want to stay on with Clayster. 1-5. He's got the bomb. Probably he really doesn't carry the bomb too much. He's probably trying out a new role, trying to figure out something that could be a little more effective for him on Search and Destroy. And they're a very interesting push from compLexity. They push through A all the way around, but wrapping around back to B. But you have 1 player left alive from Ruse, and it looks like he was behind compLexity. I don't know if they know he's there, and he might go for a ninja defuse right now. I mean, if he went for the ninja, he would have it.
Edge gets 1 kill on TP, so now 1v2 situation, he will have 1 player in front of him, and as well as 1 player that is going to jump up behind him.
Ooh.
Crim, nice final kill cam.
Yeah, right there, good play out of Etch. A 1-on-4 situation, extremely difficult. He almost actually clutched that. If he would have been able to pick up this kill on Crim and just run away for a little bit and kind of just get some health and kind of reset out where he could have positioned, I mean, that could have been a huge round right there for Etch. I mean, he's been playing out of his mind for Ruse in both games, and right now, I mean, we got to get on with Crim. 11-5. I mean, he is just tearing it up. He led both rounds in domination and kills. Now he's leading Search and Destroy in kills. Definitely one of the best gamers that I've ever seen on multiple games.
Crim is just absolutely unstoppable right now. I'd also like to point out here, surprisingly, Edge is 10-7. So Edge picking up the slack for Ruse, and I think he's the reason why Ruse are only 1 round down.
Right, absolutely. He's been playing big all day long, and so is TP. Search and Destroy, it's a lot of team play and a lot of baiting and trading, and right there you saw compLexity trade kills pretty effectively, but it looks like Crim's going to get taken out in mid-street, so now TP's left in a 2-on-1 against Doughboy and Biffy, and he's just going to wait and see if Ruse will plant the bomb, and he definitely hears this player over to his left, but he gets taken out by the guy in the fences. So Ruse is definitely hanging in here strong, tying this up 4 rounds apiece.
And this is really the most crucial round, I would say. We're tied 4-4. Whoever wins this round makes it 5-4, and all of a sudden it puts pressure on the other team. So it's really important that whichever team wins this round, stays focused for the final round, because you don't want to be down 1 round and facing match point.
Right, absolutely. For compLexity, they're really going to need Clayster to step up. 2-7. 2 bomb plants though. And right now, I think he's going to go back and play this back dumpster with this thermal AR. And, you know, right there you have Aches taking out 1 player. But, you know, Ruse is doing a good job of trading players effectively. And right there, you know, Clayster coming up with a big kill. Like I said, needed to come up this round, you know, right there to make it 2-on-2. And
TP went for a bomb plant. Unfortunately, got taken out in the process. And compLexity take that round and able to take out Biffy in a nice little final kill count from Aches.
Yeah, you know, that's one thing that Aches likes to do. When compLexity goes B, he likes to push up into that mid-street and get those players either coming through that bakery area or players going all the way around through their kind of little shack all the way back to B into the tower. And, you know, right now I want to get on with Etch. You know, he's been carrying this team all day long in this 2K. He's really going to need to come up big for them in this final round to actually tie it up. Because, you know, right here, this could be match point. Like I said, it's only best of 3 up until the semifinals, and he's going to need to get up into this middle area and just kind of camp out and wait and try and make a good push towards that tower.
Put shots on one guy sitting mid-alley. Unfortunately, not able to get the kill. There is going to be 1 player in front of him as well, and 1 player pushing the guy planting the bomb. I cannot speak today. It has been a long morning, guys. And I'm just going to see who has the bomb here. Looks like that's Biff. No, not Biffy carrying the bomb. Doughboy has the bomb, and Biffy's just sitting back map with him, sitting behind the 18-wheeler. Doughboy taken out, and Biffy and Shock are the last 2 alive, 2v2.
Yeah, and you know, right now I would like to see the Ruse players be closer together. You can see on the map that you have both players extremely spread out. You have 1 behind the 18-wheeler over at B, and then 1 kind of just flanking around. He was all the way over at A, and you know, right there, I believe that was Shock. The player over at A gets taken out, and right now it's going to be Biffy all alone in a 2-on-1 situation, and he gets taken out.
Biffy didn't see the player behind him. We saw Biffy pull out the sniper rifle before he was behind the 18-wheeler. Crim, again, smart play. Knew Biffy had to poke his head out, just out in the corner, and unfortunately Biffy didn't check his corners.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, right there we see compLexity is going to take this series 2-0. Big plays from Crim, 13-7. And, you know, Clayster stepping up those last 2 rounds. I believe he was 2-7. Picked up 2 huge kills, 1 at the tower and 1 mid-street to kind of seal the deal for compLexity in those last 2 rounds. So right there we see a 2-0 sweep, win on Sovereign Domination, a win on Warhawk Search and Destroy. But, you know, good showing from Ruse. You know, their Search and Destroy game obviously pretty strong. They just need to work on their map positioning a little bit in Domination. I think we'll see better things out of that team.
Like you said, S&D is that game type where if you're maybe a team that's up and coming, or you're not a top tier team, but you're playing against a top tier team, S&D, and we've heard this from a lot of pros, at least in my opinion, a lot of it is based on the timing and just a little bit of luck sometimes.
Right, yeah, it's a lot of timing, and it's a lot of just outsmarting the other team and making the right call. You know, it's a lot of, there are some times where we'll win rounds just based off of, you know, let's push everybody to A, and maybe that time they decided to send 3B on defense. So it's a lot of timing plays, a lot of just good calls in between rounds of where to go and where to keep map position. You know, as you gain experience playing against those top teams, you'll definitely learn that knowledge, and that's one thing that's great about these up-and-coming teams doing the 2Ks, that they have an opportunity. Maybe they don't get to scrim these top teams, but they have an opportunity to play them and, you know, just learn and just gain experience that can help them in the future.
Absolutely. And the best part is, because it's a streamed match, they can go back and watch the VODs afterwards.
Right, yeah, you can catch all of this on the MLG official COD YouTube channel. You know, right after this, all the VODs go up. Ron is pretty good with that in the back. You know, he's putting them up videos all day long. You know, that's his thing. So, you know, check that out. And right now we're going to go to commercial break. We're going to find another match to jump on with. I'm really looking forward to see if we can get into that FaZe against Justice match. It's going to be a good match featuring the other Halo pros. And, you know, stay tuned. We'll be right back in just a minute.